everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. I am Mike Fuson. We're going to continue our discussion on our back-to-work scenarios. Some folks are going to come back in the office full-time, some are going to be hybrid, some are going to still work from home. And it's going to be a mishmash of everything in between. And as IT personnel, we have to be prepared for that. But also as managers, we need to be prepared for some of the challenges that people may face in this transition. As we rapidly move to work from home, many folks were able to do away completely with the commute time. So they gained some productivity in their day. They were able to prioritize and balance things throughout the day. Sometimes there were the distractions for many of us that had school-age children. The kids may be doing school from home and we had to balance that. But for almost every industry, and you look at every indicator that's out there that has been tracked, productivity, generally speaking, was up for almost every business and every industry in the work from home scenario for those various reasons. But certain individuals may not have flourished in that scenario. Some folks did, some folks handled it well, some folks it was more of a challenge. And so everybody's going to have their particular needs as they start to move back into the office. Now we have a little bit of a commute. And I think about, my life here. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've kind of enjoyed I generally work from the office. My house tends to be somewhat chaotic. And I certainly can work from home and stay productive, but I enjoy the ability to come out here. And we were fortunate in that the way our office is set up, we were able to social distance from day one once we were allowed back in the office. So personnel that are able to work out of the office worked here as much or as little as they want. I choose to come in. I have other team members that literally live less than half a mile from me that choose to work from home pretty much full time. And it works for us as an organization and has long before the pandemic. However, one of the things that was different for me is I used to have to plan my commute. And then all of a sudden, I really didn't have to plan my commute because traffic wasn't really too much of a factor. Now I'm seeing traffic start to build a little bit. Certainly nothing like it was pre-pandemic, but there are times where now I have a 5-minute wait rather than maybe a 15-minute traffic backup to deal with. And here in Pittsburgh, we're pretty lucky. A 15-minute traffic backup is considered a bad backup. So no laughing, those of you in California or Chicago or other places where traffic is generally much more challenging. But for us, you have to plan for it. Now, when we start to come back to work and we start to see more traffic, I'm going to have to adjust to that and plan for it. And it's going to be part of my routine. And so for many folks, this is going to be a new routine that they're going to have to get used to in coming back into the office, either part-time or full-time. So let's all be patient, let's all be empathetic, and make sure that the transition to this is smooth for all of our team members. Stay with us as we continue to explore some of the challenges that may be faced with back to work.